Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have another review for you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really excited about this one. This is a brand new company based off of a rebrand, and it is Alley Cat Beard Co. Let me go ahead and just give you guys a quick hint. Yep, we got the shirts here. Quick hint of that logo. We'll show it off again here in just a minute. Gotta love the artwork. Black t-shirt, really dark beard. I know I look like a floating head, but the beard is there. But again, really excited to jump into this with you guys. We had a lot of scents. We had a lot of products to cover, so we'll move a little quicker than normal. But like I said, we're really excited to dive into this with you.
Right. And of course, before we do, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you're not missing any of our future content. You know we'll be right back after this intro. See you soon.
All right, guys, welcome back from the intro. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. We forgot to introduce ourselves in the opening. We got a little excited. The channel is Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe. I'm Kyle. That's my cousin, Joe. Welcome. So let's start off with price and presentation really quick. I'm going to roll through these prices real quick here. For a 1 ounce oil, you're looking at $21. For a, Joe, how big are these butters?
Oh, man.
I got it.
Okay.
2.5 ounce butter, looking at $23. For the wash, there's only one size, $22. Conditioner is $20, and then the bottle of beard supplement or biotin is also $20. So one thing we're really excited to talk with you guys about, and I know I teased it in the beginning, is the logo for Alley Cat Beard Co. I mean, this is right up there. If this isn't the coolest one I've seen. Got the sticker there and the postcard with the thank you letter, which is always really nice. With this one at least has a discount code, which is awesome. And these are what the bottles look like. We'll go over the presentation real quick. Joe's got the biotin, 1 ounce, black, all blacked out, can't see through it or anything like that. Dropper top bottles for the oil, and then of course the 2.5 ounce or 2.5 ounce butters.
Yeah.
All blacked out look, which is really cool. Joe, you're digging the look, digging the logos?
Oh, dude, presentation wise, freaking off the hook, man. It is a sight to behold for sure. When we got these packages, unbelievable presentation. That we were lucky enough to get these bad boy packages right over here. I do not believe they are available now. I think these were available during the initial release. There was only a limited amount. As a matter of fact, this VIP pass says that you are one of 25 Alley Cat VIPs. So we were honored to be part of that, which is really cool. Hopefully in the future, though, that makes a comeback, because I think everybody should have a chance to enjoy an experience like that. Terrific presentation. I think the prices are pretty fair. You know, I know some people will say when you get to in the 20s for an oil, that becomes a little high. I can see that, but honestly, you guys, I think that's just becoming more of the standard nowadays. Companies are trying to really up their game when it comes to ingredients and things like that. And we're in some really weird times where everything is just sky high in price. So
right,
is what it is. Right. But I think they're good price wise.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Presentation wise, 10 out of 10 for sure. Absolutely love it. Yeah, let's go ahead. We have 8 different scents in the oil and the butter, so let's go ahead and dive into that head first. Joe, I'll just go ahead and I just got them lined up in front of me. I'll just shout them out at random. So the first one that we have is Ruckus.
Okay,
that's what that looks like there. Scent profile is on the bottle, which is thank you, Joe, which is awesome, which is really cool to see. Sorry, autofocus getting me there. So Ruckus is strawberry, oud, and birch. Joe, kick us off.
Yeah. So right off the bat, you're getting that nice hit of strawberry. The oud plays really nice with it. It adds a nice warmth to control the overly sweetness of the strawberry. It's fruity. It has, some good woodsiness, very good, sophisticated outdoor food scent, I guess you can say. I think the strawberry is very strong. It really makes you want to take a bite out of this when you just pick a nice ripe strawberry. And then I like the balance of the oud. There's a few scents that we'll cover that has oud with it. I actually think this was, for me personally, the best use of the oud out of the scents that we'll cover. And the birch is just a nice little touch too for that extra outdoorsiness.
Yeah. Super unique scent. Don't quote me on this, but I think this is the only strawberry scent we've ever reviewed. I think. I did not verify that, but I can't think of another one. But what a awesome different scent, especially for a new company doing something different. You gotta appreciate it. The strawberry oud combination is fantastic. Strawberry heavy in bottle, in my opinion, oud heavy in the beard, which is really cool. So it was just a great scent. I really enjoyed it for sure.
Yeah, and on the site it says like a strawberry jam, so that really adds the sweetness to it, and stuff. Very cool. I liked it for sure.
Yep. So the next one is Moon Stompers, and the scent profile in this one is stomped forest apples. Getting tongue twisted. So I'll kick us off with this one. Oh gosh, I love this scent. This one might be my favorite. It's close. There's a couple that I really liked. This is a super fun scent. You're getting heavy green apple, touch of sour, but more sweet than sour. If you like the apple sweet, fresh, fun scent, you got to try this one. It's right up your alley.
Yeah. I love the use of the green apple. You get a lot of apple scents. You usually get the red apples, which adds a whole different type of freshness and apple type scent than the green. I like the sourness that comes, with a green apple. I think it's a really good balance. There's a little bit more to it. There's a little warmth that comes out of it as the apple starts to fade a little bit. It's one of those scents that hangs around in your beard throughout the day, but it doesn't radiate off your beard the majority of the day. So you're not offending anybody, but you're knowing that it's there when you're ready, to take another whiff of it. So very well executed, very good apple scents. One of the best apple scents that I've smelled out of any company.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So the next one is Retro.
Okay.
And Retro is warm vanilla, oud, and tonka bean. So kind of a different scent. Joe and I were a little on the opposite end on this one.
Yeah.
I don't pick up any sweetness, honestly, almost none. I pick up the vanilla flavor, no sweetness. This one almost is like a touch smoky to me. I think it's the oud and the tonka bean combination. I was just okay on it. I would definitely have to be in the mood to try this one, but I think there's definitely a market for it. It's weird. I'm not picking up any sweetness, and again, almost a touch smoky. The whole combination. It was okay. I was just okay on this one.
Okay. This is my least favorite one. This one I wasn't digging this one. So warm vanilla, oud, tonka bean. I got a total opposite effect than you did. I got every bit of the vanilla, every bit of the tonka bean. Actually was what I have in beard right now. I wanted to try it again just to make sure that this was a scent that I didn't really care for. And after wearing it a few times, it just wasn't made for me. It was just too sweet. Vanilla has a unique sweetness to it, one that just kind of wears out its welcome a little too much if it's really strongly used, which I found this to be. I didn't dig it. I didn't like the way that it hung around too much. I really wanted more oud. I didn't get the oud that it really says. I wish there was just a little bit more of a balance for it. Just not my cup of tea on that one.
All right. So our next one is Hooligan. This is one that I think Gary, the owner of Alley Cat, did such a great job on. Dark cherry and double tobacco. How many cherry tobacco scents have we seen? We've seen so many. To me, I'm always okay on all of them. I love this scent.
Yeah.
He did such a great job with this. When I smell tobacco, I'm usually like walking to a cigar store. I'm like, whoo, strong. I don't get that. I get like the old man smoking a pipe, playing checkers 15 feet of you. And you're just like, oh, I pick up a little bit of that tobacco. And then in beard, the sweetness of the cherry and the tartness of the cherry comes out. Very unique scent for such a popular scent profile. I thought he nailed it. Did such a great job with this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tart, earthy scent for sure. I really think the cherry works well with this specific type of tobacco. Yeah, when I saw cherry tobacco, I will be the first to admit, major eye roll when I saw it. Smelled it out of the bottle and was like, "Whoa, okay, this is different." Put it in beard, and my beard was like, "Hey, now this was actually really really good." And surprisingly, it was probably it was probably in my number 2 favorite out of the ones that we'll cover. We'll be diving into my favorite soon, but shockingly, that this was probably number 2 on my list of out of the ones that we're covering.
So Joe, I'll let you talk about this one first.
Okay.
Excuse me. Fizz 182. This is a citrus peach fizz bomb.
Yeah. And speaking of my favorite, let's just dive right into it. And it is every bit of what the description says. I think this was the one scent that I just really felt like it stayed true to what the description was. And you just get every bit of that fizziness, that citrus type pop. And then the peach just adds such a nice, fresh, fruity element of it. When you think of like citrus and carbonation type scents, peach doesn't really come to mind right off the bat. And I just love that he went a different route with it compared to some of the other ones that we've had and loved. This is right up there with some of them. For me, this is a very, very early 2022 scent of the year nominee. I will be very shocked if any scent could knock this one off so far.
Yeah. Yeah. Well said. I love peach and I love carbonated scents. I've never had them together. I would never think to put them together. Gary from Alley Cat nailed this. These days, you want to see something a little different. There's so many beard companies out there. I've never seen or heard of anything like this. And like Joe said, it reminds me of, you know, when like Coca-Cola tends to be kind of harsh, you know, like bubbly and stuff.
Yeah.
When you crack open a fresh Coca-Cola and you go right in there, almost in your nose, you can get that carbonation right at you. That is the best way I can describe this, but it's super pleasant from the sweetness of that peach.
Yeah.
Just an awesome scent.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm like the same way, but I'm thinking of a unopened, first time open of a Sprite, but with peach.
Oh yeah. That's a good one for sure. All right. So here is another one, Scumbag Joe's. Okay. And I know all about Scumbag Joe's. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, not the first time that I've been called that. Probably won't.
So this is a barbershop scent. Belgian barbershop. Joe, you want to kick us off on this one?
Yeah. So this was a scent that, as I saw on Instagram and heard people talking, even Gary himself mentioned in one of our live streams that this was a scent for us to really, keep an eye out on for. I was super excited because I'm a huge barbershop fan. Here's what I'm going to say. I think it's an okay scent, but the hype, I had high expectations. For me, it didn't live up to it. A little too leather heavy for me. I love leather, but I really wanted more of the barbershop aspect out of it. I think it's unique. It's different as far as any other barbershops that I smelled, which I can appreciate. But I really think I really wanted more of a better balance. A little bit of a letdown for me. I was really expecting it to maybe crack a top 5 barbershop scent for me. I don't think it reached that point for me though.
Gotcha. That's fair. So I'm pretty much there with you. It did not crack a top 5 barbershop for me. Love the leather in it. I love Gary trying to do something different. We've heard people say many, many times, I'm just sick of the talcum powder scent. So I love the fact that he did something different. Here's the bottom line. It's fresh. It's crispy. I like it in my beard. It didn't blow me out of the water. I'm actually wearing it right now. After about an hour and a half or so, I don't really smell it much anymore. So it's one of those scents. Is it good? Yeah, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But I think what he was going after, the intentions were there. It just didn't nail it for me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. 2 more left, guys. So this is a socially distorted cologne, 1981.
Yeah. Which on the site is described as a manly cologne with cream, sugar, and earthy undertones. Yeah, this one was definitely different. You get I get a lot of the cream sugar out of the bottle with it, but it definitely tones down in beard. But kind of another one of those scents where the title of it really piques your interest. I just don't know if it quite lived up to the description for me. I think it's a fine scent, but I don't think it's a memorable scent in my opinion. And just okay on it. Don't really have much more to add to it.
Gotcha. I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. I thought this scent was phenomenal. First of all, the scent itself. It's creamy, it's sugary, it's cologne-y. It's all those mixed together, which is really cool. We've smelled so many cologne scents. I'm a cologne scent guy. I like most of them, but what are you going to do to make yourself stand out and be different? To me, 1981 truly is different. It's in that cologne realm 100%. But it definitely hits you differently. And as a reviewer, this is almost kind of stupid to say, but you really got to try it to know, like you can describe it all day, but you really got to try it.
Yeah.
There's not many truly sweet, sugary colognes out there, but he nailed it. And it's not, I wouldn't consider this a sweet smell. I would consider this a cologne scent. So really unique. Like I said, I was a little different. I really like this one. It stood out to me.
Cool.
All right. Last but not least, we have Van Winkle Iced Out Vanilla Mint.
I love this. I love the way you say Winkle.
Right?
Yeah. Hit me with it one more time.
Winkle.
Yeah.
All right. So again, Van Winkle is a iced out vanilla mint. I like it. Really solid. Not my favorite. Above average. Vanilla mint, you really can't go wrong. I mean, I love the vanilla mints that you actually eat. I would love to smell like that. I really enjoyed this scent. This is one that would really pop in those cold months. Remember like the Zima commercials, like the cold air coming out. Yeah. That's kind of what it smells like in your beard. Yep. Great scent.
Yep. It is everything that it says it is on the bottle. It's sweet and invigorating. And honestly, I think it's a great nighttime scent. It is a scent that I will definitely go to a lot for at night, especially if maybe I'm feeling a little bit stuffy, not feeling that well. It's definitely going to be one of those scents that I'll want to fall asleep to. Still liked it during the day. I like that invigoration feel of it. I like the fact that I feel like I can wear it in the winter. I can wear it in the summer. It's pretty much a any time of the year type scent for me. And it's, I think it's just really well executed, simple and really well done. Perfect example of, just simple goes a long way sometimes.
Right. Yeah. Well said. Gary from Alleycat did in my opinion, a phenomenal job on the scents. They're all over the place. There's something for everyone, but most importantly, something different. Like we said, boring old cherry tobacco is different, and he executed it really well. So you got to respect that. Yeah.
Really quick. And I know we weren't going to really cover it, but just because he sent it out, and I'd feel bad if we didn't at least show it off, is this over here, which was a special release from what I remember. And I think he brought it back for a temporary time, and I don't see it on the site, so I don't know if it's available, but you never know with Gary. He may bring it back again. And as you can see, it's DILLIGAF. All I'm going to say is Google it. You'll know exactly what that means. Do I look like I blank? So that's what that one is. When it was up on the site, it did not give he purposely did not give a description. But for me, right off the bat, sweet kind of chocolate. I feel like I get some chocolate out of it. Yeah. And it was a little bit musky. Very unique scent. I'll be curious to see if it makes another comeback.
Right. Same here. I'm getting like a vanilla, almost mocha-y, chocolatey. Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
All right.
Very
guys, let's
rich.
go ahead. Yeah, for sure. Definitely rich. Let's dive into the feel and beard. Let's talk about the oil first. Let me go ahead and attempt to read these the scent profile here. So again, we talk about.
You want me to read it? Want me to read it?
Sure, you can go ahead and read it. But we talk about different. This is a company who is taking a different angle. There's a lot of oils I've never even heard of in here.
Right. Okay. So the ingredients for the oil, we got squalene oil, which is one that, we've heard a few times, but here we go with some of these new ones: soursop oil, yangu oil, shea nut oil, proxy oil, pakwai oil, subaki oil, black seed, and you got your fragrance blend as well.
Right.
So yeah, some unique stuff there. What I will say right off the bat is, if you're looking at these and you're wondering what the heck it is, cruise the site. On the website, if you click the 3 bars on the front page, there is a tab that will give you the description of each ingredient. Definitely take a look at it. It'll let you know what the benefits are. But they're very unique right off the bat. So why don't you go ahead and start us off with your feel and experience?
Yes. So one thing, I'm just going to take a quick step back. Most of these scents, besides the barbershop, lasted pretty much all day. About 6 to 8 hours, roughly.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that, so I just want to throw that out there really quick.
Yeah, I would agree with
oil. Agree. Okay, 6 to 8. Yeah, about 6 to 8 hours. So the oil, I thought, felt phenomenal. It is a thinner oil. It came out of the dropper top pretty easy. I mean, it did what it was supposed to do, but just a little easier than normal, because to me, this definitely was a thinner oil. I would say if you have a thinner beard, you would want to use, I would guess you would want to use a little less. I have a huge, thick mane.
You're stealing my thunder, but go ahead.
Well, that's my take on it.
Yeah.
If I have a really thick beard with thick pores, so I use the same amount. This had my beard feeling fresh and crispy all day long. No issues with it. It really made it nice for me personally, because it was thin. So when I got it in my fingertips, it was so easy to get through my beard and down to my skin and then work my way down. I have nothing but positive things to say about it. Gary took a risk. These are some weird oils, unheard of oils. I thought they were great. I got nothing. That's what it boils down to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, as Kyle mentioned, thinner beards, you probably want to use less. That was my experience with it. I have a significantly thinner beard than what Kyle has. And the first time I did use this, when I used my normal amount that I would for many of the other oils, it did not absorb as well as I that I wanted. And I say this with respect. Did my beard feel a little bit greasy because of that? Yes, it did. What did I do to fix that though? I tried using it a decent amount less, which worked a lot better. What I really liked about it was the fact that I was able to use less oil, but still felt like my beard got the proper amount of nourishment with it, as well as my skin, of course, underneath. That is the most important thing. That was my biggest fear, is if I use a decent amount less, will I get the full nourishment that I would, any other time? The answer for me was yes. But I will say though, if you find your beard looking a little bit more like me than Kyle's, try off the bat using a small amount and work your way up if you feel like you don't have enough. For me, yes, the regular amount, a little on the greasy end, but overall though, the feeling beard was great when I found that right amount for my specific beard, which was good. So yeah, it gave me a little bit of a scare, but we were able to rebound and I was able to change things up, reevaluate, try different things. And that's what you need to do when it comes to your beard. That's why we always talk about knowing your beard. And that just, that doesn't mean just knowing the specific ingredients that your beard likes. It also means knowing the amount that you should put in your beard as well. Right. This was a perfect example of that. That's really all I can say about it. It was kind of a mixed reaction, but once I found the right amount, it worked really well. My beard was soft. I mean, super soft. My skin was nourished and it held up for the entire day. So there you go. Just find your right amount. Know your beard.
Yeah. I think you can really say that with any product, but especially something a little different that you're not used to. It's super important.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead. This is the peach fizz. I had to take a sniff. Oh boy. I'm dropping caps. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the butter. This is a poured butter.
Uh-huh.
See that there. The butter was, well, let's read shea butter, marumu butter, takuma butter, black seed oil, metafoam seed oil, amla oil, and fragrance oils. So the butter is different. than the oil. A lot of the times you see the exact same ingredients just with shea butter. So
Yep.
definitely different. The butter was phenomenal.
Yep.
Super soft. Super soft.
And I was showing that off as you were reading, just so you know.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Super soft butter, comes out super easy. This for me, I used too much. It made my beard a little more thick and clumpy than I wanted the first time I used it. I cut the amount down by I took off about 25% of what I used the second time. It's been perfect ever since. This beard butter gave me some hold. It was great during the day, but overnight it was so phenomenal. I woke up the next morning, my beard feeling awesome. So I love the beard butter. To me, he had a idea of what he wanted in a beard butter, and that's what he accomplished. And he didn't tell me that. That's just, I can just tell because it was, with how soft it was definitely a different experience.
Yeah, dude, you nailed it, man. And I don't even know if there's a point to add much more to that, because I think we share the same experience with it. Dude, yeah, I love poured butters, and that's exactly how I want my poured butters to be. It knows it's a butter, it stays a butter, and it's nourishing, it's soft. You can easily wear it in the day for extra nourishment if you want. But this is a perfect nighttime butter, which is how we like to use them for our beards. Really well done on that. It's another contender, you can say.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the wash and conditioner. Joe, I don't have it in front of me, so if you don't mind showing it off one more time.
Yes, absolutely.
I've been waiting to talk about this wash and conditioner since the first time I used it. I hopped out of the shower and texted Joe, and I was just like, the wash and conditioner? And he was like, yes. If this isn't the best wash and conditioner I've ever used, it's like 1A or 1B. For me personally, everything you want in a wash conditioner, this is it. It's an everyday wash. My beard feels clean, but my beard feels soft just from the wash. To me, that's what I want. The conditioner did exactly what it was supposed to do. Made my beard feel light, fluffy, soft, and clean. Every box it checked. I really don't know what else to say. If you're going to say, I'm only going to try one thing and one thing only, honestly, I'd say grab the wash conditioner because it was that good.
Yeah. So, as you can see, it is called Drift, which is a driftwood and sea salt scent. Did you get any scent when you?
A little bit. I was picking up a little bit of cologne. I wasn't picking up like the woodsy scent, which I liked.
It was very, very subtle. You get it a little bit more in the wash than you do the conditioner. For me, the conditioner was just that typical, just normal smell. It actually really smelled more unscented than anything, but it's very, very subtle on there, just in case anyone was wondering. Now, I will say, when you look at the presentation for the bottles, I actually really love these kind of bottles, but I will say use these with caution. So you will obviously set it in your shower like this. It has a wide cap, so you can set it head down like that. But when you open it, make sure you turn it and do that and then pour. If you pick it up and then just pour, it will automatically ooze out there, and you don't want to waste any of the product because it is an outstanding product, like Kyle said. So just use with caution. But yeah, man, the wash was super lathering. My beard felt really clean. It stripped just enough to make me feel like it did its job, but it's definitely a good daily use. The conditioner left my beard super soft. It really worked out tangles while I was in the shower, which is a big plus for me. Nailed it. I'm right there with Kyle. If it's not number one, it's 1B.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Good stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about our last product here, Beard Vitamin Gummies. That's what that looks like there. As you can tell, I've definitely been testing them out. So this is kind of cool. I don't even like taking Tylenol. I have never taken biotin in my life. I have never taken vitamins in my life outside of like the Flintstone vitamins when you're a little kid. So I took these. So here's the thing. I really didn't notice much of a difference. I have a big, thick beard. It would take a lot for me to notice, and I would have to take them over a long period of time to really notice anything. So here's what I would say about these, or really just biotin in general. If you're someone who has a spotty, thinner beard, I think those are really for you. Me personally, I'm not like trying to be cocky or funny. I don't really know if I really need them, because if anything, my beard is so thick, it's annoying.
Yeah.
So that was my experience with them. And again, not trying to be funny, they tasted delicious. That was they were good.
Yeah, I don't think you're being funny at all. They do taste delicious. And I think the reason why gummies are so popular is because just a lot of people do not like taking pills, vitamins. Some people are just unable to take them for certain reasons. So gummies are a very good alternative. They consist of 5,000, I believe it's milligrams of biotin, or 5,000 mcg biotin, and you get 60 gummies in here. And they're good, for sure. You'll notice your nails growing more at a rapid pace, which is very common for biotin. One thing that you should know, and I think covered beard supplements in a video a long time ago, is it will not create new hair, but it can help promote the growth for the hair that you already have. So if you feel like, you need that little extra boost, if you take biotin consistently, I think over time you will notice a little bit of a difference, but it's not going to be earth shattering. You still need a lot of patience with it. You will notice more difference in nails than in your hair, but I think over time you will. So.
Yeah, I have, since the day I was born, a horrible habit of biting my nails. Yeah. I'm just the wrong person to test out biotin, because I won't let my nails grow before I bite them. So I don't even know if it works as far as the nails growing. Yeah. But guys, hey, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. As you can tell, we were really excited about this. So overall, I think Gary did a phenomenal job. I think Alley Cat is a great company. They're different. They smell good. They feel good. Gary really took his time with this. I mean, everything from the logos to the artwork, he really nailed. And honestly, I'm proud of him. He did a great job. He had a big rebrand. It takes money and patience, that's for sure. Yeah.
Butter, banger. Shower products, absolute banger. Oils, not too bad for me. They were more on the okay side. Vitamins, very cool. Website, presentation, logo, rebrand, freaking banger. Awesome. The other good cool thing that you should check out is there's the very first ever radio station that you can listen to music on through the website. Gary is very active on posting when you can start listening to music and things like that. So definitely give them a follow if you're into that kind of stuff. Very punk rock heavy. If you know Gary, you know that that's his style. So very cool stuff. Edgy. I like it. Overall, I would say 2 thumbs up for the most part. Definitely a lot of ups, a few downs for me, but yeah, I think he did really well with this.
Yep, same here. All right, guys. Well, hey, we're not affiliated with Alley Cat. We don't even have a discount code for you, but we will throw the link to alleycatbeardco.com at the bottom. Go ahead and throw a comment in there. Let us know if you've tried Alley Cat, what you think. If you haven't tried it, out of all these scents, out of all these products, what sounds good to you? I'm sure Gary would love to read these comments and get some feedback just off seeing this review. So please, if you made it this far, go ahead and throw a comment below. But guys, thank you so much for watching. That is all the time that we have for you today. As always, keep it growing.
And we'll talk to you at the next one. Cousins out.